Let's check out the tail of the tape here as we move to 170.
As simple as it gets, 15-2 for Jaleel Willis, and I will tell you, one of those should never be there. He was fouled by a fighter, and they gave him a loss wrong. 13-0 for Berkhamov. This is a matchup made in heaven.
It might be for a spot in the top 10 as well to Michael C. Williams.
Tonight here in downtown Phoenix, Arizona, the prelims here at Bellator 268 continue. Now with 3 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing first out of the blue corner. At 6 foot weighing in, 170.7 pounds. Making his long-anticipated Bellator debut, he brings an undefeated professional record, 13 wins, no defeats. He fights out of Baksan, Russia, Mukhamed Berkhamov. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner at 5'11", weighing in 169.9 pounds. As a professional, 15 victories, just 2 defeats. He fights out of North Memphis, Tennessee, Jaleel the Realist Willis. In charge of the action, referee Ryan Brueggemann.
Fight! Come off of the blue gloves. We've seen a lot of fighters, John, the last couple of months coming off the very long layoffs because of COVID or other reasons. Has there been a common theme between you get over anxious as timing? Well, we walk into a shot in the opening seconds is what happens.
There you go, and it's the timing of a real fight, how fast it is compared to your training, and so it is something that you want to be comfortable with, you want to get used to it. That's why when a lot of people talk about ring rust, it's the speed of the fight that you're talking about.
There you go. Take control.
South Russia, southwest part of Russia, about 200 miles north of Tbilisi, the Georgian capital. Listen, you're not as familiar with Russian geography as Big John.
But look at the one thing you want to see right now. Look at Berkhamov and look at the leg position. You saw how he put feet on the hips. You saw him space equals escape. When you have close proximity, you're down. There's no escape right now. But if you can create space, you can create that escape situation. He's trying right now. He's trying for an Ezekiel choke. You see him. He's got the arm on top. Doesn't mean he's going to get it, but you saw that fist. He's making it like a baseball, sticking it into the throat area of Jaleel Willis.
Watch your arms, Kimura. Keep your thumb up. Keep your elbow on the mat. Don't reach back. There you go. Take it back. Take the hips. Come in.
Not too high right there.
Too high to ride.
Berkhamov should try to shake him off right here. Just keep shaking a little bit at a time. You see that weight coming sideways. Nice reverse of position by Berkhamov. On top, I can tell you, this guy is dominating in the position. He's very hard to move, heavy hips, and he lands big shots.
First thing you try to do is trap Jaleel Willis' right arm with that knee. Still thinking about it. See him mention that his left knee up. Either step over into mount or to pin that arm.
See, and what you're looking at, a lot of guys will just sit in the half guard position because they like this. Up against the cage, they feel very dominant. They feel good that they can't be moved. He's going to always be working to move that position into a better place where he can either land the submission or hit him with big shots.
Very little room for Willis to work out of this.
He gives the back up. We'll see if he can get himself back to his feet.
Watch that back trip on the right. Watch that back trip on the right.
You hear his corner talking about working the hands because Berkhamov is in that position, hands clasped together in the gable grip, very strong from that position. So if you can break the hands, it's going to give you an opportunity to get out.
Some people who Dan Gable was.
Dan Gable being 1972 Olympic gold medalist from the United States, went almost undefeated in college, one of the greatest American wrestlers of all time. And one of the greatest coaches also.
He was. Younger people would know him for that.
Rebuild your base.
Berkhamov has definitely changed this around. He's the one dominating the positions, landing the shots. Nothing real big, but just working towards right here. Looking at this technique right here. That is tight. That is trouble.
He's in a bad spot. It's over. Berkhamov just kept looking for different things to do from that spot. He had so many clubs in his bag to use from there.
And this is what I'm talking about when I say, look at this guy's dangerous. This is what I saw when I was refereeing him. He doesn't just settle. He's always looking to move to a better position or a better submission setup. The guy is just a phenomenal fighter.
And just subbed a guy in the first round that had never been subbed in an 8-year career.
Nope.
Talk about how many of his submission wins, and this is his 9th in 14 pro fights, have come by rolling for arm bars. By rolling, by continuing to improve his position and looking for other things.
Watch the setup right there. He takes that right arm and he slides it over the top and then brings it over. Look at the pressure. It's because of the cage and the body position. Look at where Willis's right arm is. It's across his neck. It's just creating another force of pressure. Beautiful submission by Berkhamov.
Oh, good. I just want to make sure we got somebody to talk. All right. Congratulations.
There was a moment early in the fight when it looked like Jaleel Willis was in a strong position, and Berkhamov was almost completely unimpressed by it. Says it was almost looked to his corner and say, "Don't worry, I got this." And as Michael C. Williams will tell you, he did.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes by way of a guillotine choke officially. 4 minutes, 5 seconds into round number 1 by submission. Still undefeated, Mukhamed Berkhamov.
(14-0), 11 of them stoppages. Said there was a place in the top 10 for the winner. Going to be hard to deny him now. He's with John McCarthy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, Mukhamed Berkhamov. That was an incredibly impressive performance against a guy that we all know is an outstanding fighter. How did it feel coming into this cage for the first time after you've been on a long layoff?
Это был очень серьезный соперник, и ты показал впечатляющий бой. Мы очень впечатлены. И расскажи, как прошел этот бой.
Бой пошел вообще не так, как я планировал, потому что я хотел поработать чуть в стойке, но подскользнулся здесь и раньше времени начал бороться. Я люблю бороться, и не надо было ему этого делать.
It went a little bit not like I planned because in the beginning I slipped a little, so it had to go to the ground. But I was planning to stand up with him in the beginning, but it went to the ground, and you don't want to be on the ground with me.
So, this was your first time fighting in the United States. Did that pose any problems, or did you feel good coming here for the first time?
Это был твой бой здесь, в Америке. Как ты себя чувствовал здесь? Как твой первый бой прошел? Расскажи, как ты готовился.
Это был первый бой, конечно, но я до этого хочу принести извинения всей организации Bellator, что я до этого провалил свой вес. И я здесь тренируюсь, пока живу, и мне здесь комфортно. А так были волнения, и преодолено все хорошо, хвала Всевышнему.
First of all, I just want to say sorry to Bellator because the first fight that I was supposed to fight, I missed my weight. But this time everything went great. I felt great, felt confident. It was perfect.
Let's talk about the submission in the end. That was a beautiful setup. You went for the arm, bringing your arm through for the guillotine, and you trapped his arm against the cage. When you set that hand up, did he know that he had it?
Расскажи про этот болевой. Это был очень красивый болевой. Ты зажал его руку. Расскажи, как ты подготовил этот болевой.
Ну, я его особо не готовлю. Я люблю работу возле сетки. В моем зале я всегда это делаю. И просто попался. Ничего такого я не сделал.
I didn't really plan it, but I like working next to the cage, and that's what I do. I just go with the flow. I didn't really plan it. I just went with the flow, and I did it.
Well, I would tell you that was a beautiful performance. Congratulations. Welcome to Bellator. That was a big win against someone who's never been submitted.
Хотел бы поблагодарить свою команду во главе с Генри Хуфтом, Грег Джонсон, все тренера, всем спасибо. Все, кто за меня болеет, всем спасибо. От готовков псов.
He wanted to say thank you to his coach, Henry Hooft, to his team, and everyone who supported, who came out here and back home, everyone who supported him. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mukhamed Berkhamov.